roughly kind of what's the range of the monthly revenue we're at right now?
So we are around 200K right now.
Let's go.
Around 200K with about, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, $400 or $450 in daily expense. We opened June 13. June was roughly a dead month. 2nd or 3rd of July, we started crushing it. I'm sorry. Let me stop for a second. Hey, Lorena. First time she take a client by herself. And she just made a $2,000 sale.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. If you had to give a clinic owner that's struggling with sales one tip, what would it be?
You want the main thing, how to convert on the spot? Great urgency. Without urgency, clients wouldn't buy. I'll come back. You guys are here, right? Perfect. Let me think about it. My husband, my daughter, my niece, my dog need a surgery. Whatever the excuse is, create urgency and find a way. Because at the end of the day, all those excuses are, there's only one thing that if they say it's real, I do not have money. That's the only thing that the client at the end of the day, that if they say is real. All the rest is I don't trust you. Every other excuse. No matter from which direction you'll go at it.
Hey everyone, this is Radha with Medspa Marketing Masters. I'm here with one of my best clients, with Omer. In his first 30 days, he got crazy amount of revenue coming through. And yeah, I love the way that he manages the clinic. And I wanted to interview him on how he was able to get those amazing results in such a short period of time. So Omer, feel free to introduce yourself, kind of give us a little bit about who you are, how you started, and we'll go from there.
Hello, everyone. My name is Omer, as Watamir said. So for now, we just opened our first location 3.5 months ago. I joined into a guy named Sharon that already had 2 existing locations. And he sort of laid out the game plan, and we took it from there. So we did pretty well to start with, mainly because of some aggressive sales training. I'm not talking about aggressive sales. I'm talking about aggressive training. We want to make sure that each one of our employees, including the front desk for that matter, will know in case and if the time comes to operate the same as like our top salespeople. The same as like if I'm with a client, they know all the techniques and all the methods and everything that I can apply. That's the one part. And the second part is I listen to Rotem. First of all, I listened to him I was very attentive to their needs. For example, when they needed more hooks, which if you'll call Rotem, he will be able to explain to you what those are. And if they needed more videos, and if I needed a diversity higher in order to increase the amount of people that I can reach, I listened to Rotem. He was super attentive, and he gave me all the right methods, so our marketing will be as effective, as quickly, and as efficiently as possible. So that's for starters. And now Rotem will be able to show you with removing the names of our clients. Once I edit this video, he will be able to show you the amount of clients that are pouring in every day, to the point that we don't have enough machinery, because within 3 months, so we started with 2 full rooms. This week we already opened our 4th room here, and I moved my office because this room have a door with glass to it, and I'm going to change that as well. And once we're also going to turn that into a treatment room, which I guess is going to be within the next 40 to 45 days. And also at the same time, we're working on opening our 2nd location, and in about 3.5 months since opening, that will tell you the story of the financial system that we developed here.
Let's go. So we're gonna have the video editor to put in the calendar, just to kind of show you what Omer's calendar looking like this week. It's crazy.
Yes.
Omer,
And it's not this week, the last month and a half or so. About 2 months, I would say even. It's about 2 months. It's not this week, but let's say show a week.
Cool. Omer, so what I'm usually seeing as a marketer is a lot of people are coming, either this is their first business, or they had multiple businesses, but not a lot of them are able to scale as fast as you were able, like literally within the first 30 days. You crushed it right off the bat. Can you share a little bit more about your background and kind of how you got started?
So I was in a few different industries. We were both in the cosmetic industries with few different ventures. And I started one of my first jobs, believe it or not, was a call center. And I was as conversion. And afterwards, I also worked in retention, which give you the understanding of what clients want to hear and not hear over the phone. I think a lot of the problem that people make when they open a location, they think about how they will save the most money. So sometimes I try to sit one guy at the back that will make the sales. Usually it will be a partner. And then you save some of the revenue. While here we are making sure that everybody know everything, So you're not based on one or two people. That depends how their everyday life goes also, and their wife did cook them dinner last night or not, and the baby did let them sleep last night or not, and many factors that when you have a bigger team and bigger trained professionals, you don't have those problems. That's where I think
Yeah.
we different from most of the businesses.
100%. I think business experience in general, specifically sales, because this industry, however we want to look at it, is a sales-driven industry.
Of course.
If you're not able to sell to your clients, the clients are not going to get the treatments and they're not going to see the results. If they're just coming in, doing one treatment and leaving, they're not going to come back because they don't see results.
No, absolutely.
Exactly. But
Absolutely.
if we're able
You
to
need to
sell
know
them,
to create, you need to create a picture in their head and to help them visualize the same way that let's take construction, for example. I don't think you do marketing for construction, but one day when you
not yet.
will, because you'll have such a big company, in construction, people don't have vision. You need to help them to visualize things. So in construction, for example, one of the most important things in sales is when you go and you tell her what you're gonna do. You're gonna show her, walk around, or him, walk around, and here I'm gonna put this, and the faucet's gonna go like this, and the coffee machine is gonna come from the ceiling, and ta 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 ta. So the same in every business, especially in ours, that is a very short process. The clients, if we are lucky and it went well, are here for an hour. If we are unlucky and they make our day go longer, they about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So it's in and out, no matter how you flip it. And I don't believe in returning clients. Yes, it happens, but you cannot build a business on that. So
Yeah.
create urgency, be aggressive about the marketing, and at the end of the day, so the difference, let's say a jump of 50%, two or three or $400 in the marketing, all of that over a month is covered by two decent sales in our industry, or
Right.
one great sale. So in my opinion,
You
to put
have
more if you need.
you have great
What?
sales. I
Yeah,
think I
we have
think
good.
you have broke the record for the biggest upsell I've ever seen in a med spa.
What, 10K?
Yeah.
We had multiple of those. It's only the beginning. We're now working on a system to make it a bit bigger. Again, everything is how you present the sales and how you present the package and the value that you give in the package. But yes, when the end of the day, when you use the financing like most of the med spas use, 10K is not that big of a number for somebody with decent money. So if you look at it in a good area with decent income, I'm not talking about a city that their average income is $40,000. But if you're in places that the average income is 60 or 70 or $100,000, even more, uh, it shouldn't be of an effect. I'm sorry. Let me stop for a second. First time she take a client by herself. As we spoke a few minutes ago, this is my secretary that I started with, and she's that good at what she does that I was afraid to let her take clients because, oh my God, I'm all of a sudden making triple the money a day. But today I left without an employee because one is sick, and my main manager, which is also my best salesperson, the $10,000 sales for that matter,
Uh-huh.
is at a conference to do her extra curricular. So she need to do a certain amount of hours to keep her license every 2 years or a year. I'm not sure how it works in the aesthetic world. And about an hour from where we are, there's a big conference. So she went to do that. And so she had to get a client because I'm too full because you filled me up, asshole. And she just made a $2,000 sale.
Let's go.
Let's fucking
Let's
go.
go. That's big.
That's that, that's decent. That's
That's
decent.
for you.
That's decent. No, that's decent. With the right training, that should be the minimum.
Yeah.
And we started one more thing regarding that, if I may. We started at the beginning to let them clients pay 185 per hour in the room. So it doesn't matter what you do for the client in the room. Eventually, as a business standpoint, you look at how much the room make an hour and what do you need in order to make what you are planning to do and what are you willing to block the room for.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're 300 an hour. I'm not letting the girls for selling less than 300 an hour.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go, Omer. You're a
Any
wizard.
more
Sales
any
wizard.
more any more questions, Rotten, please? I feel like I spoke a lot. I feel like I spilled the beans.
No worries. Just kind of so just tell us a little bit about your experience working with our agency. How was it so
So
far?
so Needless to say that I'm here with you on a promotional video, which means I think highly of you, and I highly recommend to every person that have the opportunity to listen to you and to commit to your way, because it does work. It might not be as fast with us. It might take a month. It might be a month and a half to study the market, to do the right hooks. But again, you need to be attentive to what Rotten need as well. But from our end, it was great. So I'm in direct touch. Rotem have a girl that I don't know what is her job title, but she's the one that I'm dealing with. Her name is Sarah.
Sarah.
I think she's a client relation representative, and her job is to make sure that everything converts into the company properly, so Rotem can do his job on the best side. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's roughly where she's at.
Yeah, Sarah is our client success manager, basically.
I was close enough.
She's the one doing the magic.
Perfect. So Sarah is a professional at what she does, and she gave my girls. So instead of just me being in between, I connected her with two of my girls that work in a spa. For example, that one that just made a sale, and Yanni, which is my spa manager. And they've been able to get us to a very good place because my girls are very attentive. So the same day that we speak about something, my girls start to work about that. And within 48 hours after they edited everything, it's already in the air. So as for hastiness and responsiveness and everything, I hope you won't get too much job because of this conversation, but it's been unbelievably good so far. And 10 out of 10 service in every aspect that I can think of as a guy that used the services of Medspa Masters. I feel that I have a partner to work with compared to other people that, you might be as good or not. I'm not saying that, yes, I'm talking about them. They might be as good of you or not. But what, in my opinion, differentiate you from them is how fast I get a reply and how fast I get a response for something that don't work. Okay, we're not waiting 2 months to see if this ad works. 3 days, 4 days, enough for us to take analytics. We're not there. Let's change up. Let's not spend money for no reason. Which means you're saving me money and you're making sure that my business will get on track faster. So it's not just saving me money on what I spend, it's also helping me make money faster.
Yeah, 100%.
That's where I see it.
And for those who are watching this video and thinking to themselves, who's this guy and why is he trying to teach me anything? You don't have to give us an exact number, but what's kind of the range that you was able to scale? And we're running for just a few months, right?
3.5 months. We opened 3.5 months. We opened June 13. June was roughly a dead month. 2nd or 3rd of July, we started crushing it.
Mm-hmm.
So it took us a couple of weeks to get to the clients, to get to the conversion, to teach the girls, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, we're 3 months. What number would you like me to say? Which number?
So roughly kind of what's the range of the monthly revenue we're at right now?
So we are around 200K right now.
Let's go.
Around 200K with about, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, $400 or $450 in daily expense between all the ads that we are running. Yeah. So we're not even that aggressive.
Yeah. I mean,
that's how I look at that.
The way that you look at things are not the way that others look at things, and that's
why here I'll teach people how to look at it. So in most traditional businesses, marketing revenue, which is the most important thing, is supposed to be 25 or 30%. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Right.
Yeah. So we're talking about 13.5 in a monthly marketing, and this month we are on 200K. So divide by 200, we are less than 7% of marketing on a business that is 100% based on the marketing. So yeah. that speaks to the volume and the quality of your job.
That's crazy. That's more than 10x ROI. That's like 15x.
It's about 15x.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yes.
All right, cool. And for those, because what I see, most of the med spas are getting stuck between 10, 20, 30, maybe 40K. That's kind of roughly where I see most of the people just getting stuck, even 50K.
Okay.
What would you say, from your perspective, is the main reason people get stuck and not scaling?
And they do have the clients.
They have the
clients.
They do get the
client.
They have
it's just the sales. It's just the sales issue.
You know what? It might be that they're not spending enough. They have a good cost per acquisition.
If it's good cost per acquisition, just increase your monthly spend, your daily spend.
Right.
But let's talk about both scenarios. So the first one we just spoke, add more money, you'll have more sales opportunities, and eventually, as I just said, one or two of those sales, pay for that increase throughout the entire month. So it's not that big of a deal. Don't be afraid to spend. And the second part, which in my opinion is more important. So I know what I'm good at and what I'm not. So it happened that I'm pretty decent at sales. So I understand what need to be taught. However, let's say that you are not, but you're still a business person. So what? Because you don't know to sell, the business supposed to fail? No. What you should do, you should hire and retain the services of people that's their entire job. Like in every industry, especially in the US, there's people that can serve you in every single way, from sales technique to mentality level and to marketing techniques, the same that Rotem is doing for us. Hire the right people, surround yourself, invest a bit more, try it. Because if you're at 40, 50K, it means that you're not losing money. You're there, you're making money, you know how to manage yourself, the business is still running. Increase the marketing, increase the amount of money that you are spending on your salespeople. And yes, scale up, but at the right time. At the right time. Don't make yourself too much up there. I'm sorry. Let me just reply to a message here.
So you were talking a lot about increasing the ad spend. Basically, if you have a good cost per acquisition, just get more people
Yeah,
in.
why not? Why not? What's the reason not to do it?
Right, right. And then improving the sales. Now, this is from what I see. Again, I work with a lot of clinic owners. I see a lot of people struggling to get either a good close rate, but also good like
Ticket rate.
average ticket.
Say next to your phone 20 times. Sales training and invest in that. And even if it will cost you 20 grand for that's your profit for the next month from this location or so, invest it in the people. Invest it. Bring a business consultant. Bring everything that you need in order to make it happen. If the marketing works, there's no reason that your business wouldn't. And
Amazing.
that's why Rotem is so important in that process.
Amazing. So
You're
Omer,
amazing.
no, you are.
No, you are. Thank you, bro. Thank you. It's always a pleasure.
Omer,
What else? Anything else?
This video was super helpful. I mean, I would say maybe the last question would be,
Yes.
if you had to give, and feel free to say whatever you want or whatever you want to keep to yourself, keep to yourself. If you
Okay.
had to give a clinic owner that's struggling with sales one tip, like do this and this will make the most amount of difference in your sales, what would it be?
It's multiple things that are in the equation.
Mhm.
It's multiple things that are in the sales all the way from the beginning. But the main thing, create urgency.
Cool.
Here,
Love
you
it.
want you want the main thing, how to convert on the spot? Create urgency. Without urgency, clients wouldn't buy. I'll come back. You guys are here, right? Perfect. Let me think about it. My husband, my daughter, my niece, my dog need a surgery. Whatever the excuse is, create urgency and find a way. Because at the end of the day, all those excuses are there's only one thing that if they say it's real, I do not have money. That's the only thing that the client at the end of the day that if they say is real. All the rest is I don't trust you. Every other excuse. Every
Love
other
it.
excuse. No matter from which direction you'll go with it.
I love
Create
it.
urgency and treat the excuses.